Hello everybody, welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back with an interesting video for you. Today I want to talk about a Petzl headlamp. This is a LED headlamp. This is called the Tikka RXP. This is a power headlamp for dynamic activities, and this light has a max output of 215 lumens. This light has a rechargeable battery that's charged by USB, so that's really nice because you can use a solar panel to charge this thing. It looks like a really nice light. It says reactive lighting technology. Now this light will basically adapt the light output based on the situation that you're in. So if you are in a place where you need to see further, it will go to full output, and if you're maybe getting inside of a tent or something like that, it'll probably dim itself down a little bit. So I'm really excited to look at this. Let's take a look at the packaging here and see what it says. It says 1800 milliamp hour lithium ion battery. I think that's pretty cool. I think this light's going to have some pretty decent run time. It has red lighting, it has water resistant, and it weighs 4 ounces now, or 115 grams. Now I want to stress that you guys understand water resistant. This does not mean that the headlamp is waterproof, and what they mean by water resistant means that if you're walking around outside and it starts raining, you'll be fine. However, they don't want you to jump off the rocks into the water and expect this thing to light up underwater. It's not designed for that. It's designed for light rain outside and stuff of that nature. So now let's talk about the power output on this light. So if we have 80 lumens, we can see approximately 70 meters, and the minimum life of the battery is approximately 10 hours. Now if we use the standard setting, which is 160 lumens, which is plenty of light, it says that you can see up to 90 meters and you can run a minimum runtime of at least 5 hours. Now max power, this is 215 lumens, 110 meters of distance in vision, and 2 hours and 30 minutes minimum. Now it has a reserve mode, which is very low, 25 lumens, and that'll go for 1 hour. Now here's a chart that kind of explains that a little more in detail, and let's take a look. It says you can customize your headlamp's performance. Apparently you go to petzl.com/os. so again, it says that these batteries are biodegradable, non-recyclable, 3-year warranty on the headlamp. So let's open this up and take a look and see what we're going to be dealing with here. So let's move the packaging out of the way. Now the first thing that I see is a very nice little owner's manual. Basically going to talk about the features. I'm sure it's going to tell us how the buttons work and stuff like that. So if you hold the button down for 2 seconds, it apparently has a lock feature. Oops, sorry about that, which I think is cool. If you hold the button down 1 time, you'll get reactive lighting. These directions don't explain it too well, but if you want a boost mode, push the button twice according to this. Push it once. I hate to say this, folks, but I'm not too thrilled by the directions, because I want to know exactly what I got to do to get certain features out of this light, and that's kind of confusing reading that. So feel free to pause this video at any time if you want to take a look and see what's going on with this chart or anything like that. So there's a little bit more about the run times, features, and stuff like that. This light also has red light. This is the USB charging cable. Let's take a look at that. Looks like it's around 1 foot long. It would have been nicer, in my opinion, if it was a little bit longer, because if you're going to plug it into the port in your car, you might want to get a little bit longer cable. just my opinion. So there's nothing left in the packaging. Let's break out this headlamp and take a look. Boy, this thing is big and heavy. So first thing I want to note, this light, you can clearly see that it's got a swivel feature, which is pretty cool. Let's pop this door open. Let's see if we can open this up. I'm just curious if I can open this thing up and see what's inside. Now you can see that there is the battery pack. Now with this being said, folks, I want to tell you that they make an aftermarket. I don't think it's aftermarket. I think it's actually made by Petzl, but this is the rechargeable battery here. Now you can get an adapter that will take, I think it's AAA batteries. It's a battery pack. I can't remember how much it was. Please make sure you check the description box down below, because if I find it, I'll put it down there. But this is the battery. So it comes with this little plastic thing, and it says pull and charge the battery. So apparently, from what I'm gathering here, this is not ready to go out of the packaging. You can see right here there's a nice like heat shield. I'm guessing that lets the heat out. So there's a little flap there that's protective that lets the cord go in to charge the battery. There's the little ports where the battery comes in contact. I think this is kind of a neat looking little light. Not quite sure what to think about it. You know, I'm brand new to this one. So there's your USB, and then you can put this little rubber grommet over it. This would be, I'm guessing, your power button, and then this would be your button for something else. Let me go refer back to that owner's manual again, because I'm wondering if that's what they're talking about. One click does this, one click does that. Yeah, okay, here we go. Makes more sense now. If you hold this down for 2 seconds, the top button, it'll lock. If you hold the side button down one time, you'll get the reactive lighting, constant lighting, and red lighting. So it's basically, I'm guessing, one click for each feature there. And the top button, if you click it, hopefully you can see that. And then the top button, you click it for max, standard, or max. Max autonomy, or I'm guessing that's like a, why don't they just say low, medium, and high? That'd be a little simpler. 2 times on the top button and you'll get a boost mode. So again, it says to charge this thing. So I'm going to go break out my charger, and we'll take a look and see what's going on. I don't know what this thing on the bottom does. This is the Tikka RXP. Never seen anything like it before. I'll plug this in right there. We're going to go ahead and charge this baby. It says on the owner's manual that this charge time takes approximately 5 hours. Now I'm going to use it with my power tool charger here. And it says that the light will flash green, and when it's completely charged, it'll be a solid green light. I have my headlamp on, and it's on the reactive mode. Now what this mode does is, as the light gets in more demand, or should I say as more light is needed, like if I look right here, the light kind of dims down, and then if I'm in a lighter type area, the light gets lesser. But if I look off in the distance, the light automatically gets bright to accommodate for what I'm trying to do. So right now it's kind of bright. You see it dimming down? That's the reactive lighting taking effect right now. Now if I want to look off those trains in the distance, you see it gets light again, because it realizes that that's what I'm trying to look at. Now if I walk down here where it's kind of dark, you'll notice again that the reactive lighting takes off a little more, and it starts putting out more light as according to what it believes I need. So again, if I turn back and I go towards the street light, you'll notice that it'll dim down here in a second. And it does it on its own. I don't do anything to it. It does it all by itself. So folks, that's a quick view of how the reactive lighting works. This is the proximity light. So it puts up a lot bigger area of light. There's red. There. Now we're back to the reactive lighting. Puts out a pretty good amount of light. So folks, I want to say thank you for watching the video today. I hope you got some good useful information out of this. Please feel free to leave comments down below. Like this video, share this video, and if you like the content that you see on my channel, please subscribe. I'd love to have you. And until next time folks, have a beautiful day.